How are you? I'm about to show you how I make a mess into art. Fabulous art, majestic art. And this is my work area. It is a mess. It's not like how you see on the TV craft shows, how everything is all neat in its place, fabulousness. That is totally TV. That is totally fiction. I am showing you nonfiction. So that's what we're looking at right now. I am Shimoda of Shimoda Accessories. I make dolls, fiber art, jewelry. I'm an author also. I have 3 books published. And so I'm decided to show you what I'm working on right now. I am working on a doll at this moment, getting it ready for exhibition, getting her ready for exhibition. And I will explain how I work in this area. So I'll do that first. I'll show you how I pick things. So I have all these drawers, and I do have it kind of in order, even though it doesn't look like it's in order. These are stones over here, some glass beads. I have like carnelian, rose quartz, jasper, jade. So most of my stones are here. Then I have some metal beads, some really nice Peruvian beads that I got like decades ago, hand painted beads. That's when that was all the rage. And over here, I have like my whites and cream color jewelry. I have some bone, mother of pearl. Um, what else do I have? These are like some of my mother of pearl. And also I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. I have some of my metal beads here. So I use a lot of these copper beads. So I have all kind of metals here. Then up here I have some shells. And also I have my words of inspiration. This one says, "It only matters what I do now." And then up here it says, "What do I want? Why? I get what I expect." So remind me of some words of wisdom. I have some cowrie shells. Yeah, I use that sometimes. I have some real shells. Well, cowrie shells is real too. But here's another shell. And and this is a piece I worked on a while ago, a couple of years ago, my Buddha doll. And let's see. And then I have other beads over here. I have African beads, African trade beads. And then I have projects here, let me move this out of the way. Projects over here, I call them my UFOs, my unfinished objects. So I have that over here. These pants I'm supposed to fix over here. So it's a mess. But I know where things are. You probably know about that, right? So yes. So now and I'll show you my wall. So I have a pegboard here with lots of beads hanging here that I have collected over the decades. So I use some of those. I have some wires and some tools over here. And plus, another time I will show you other areas that I have my art underneath the table and bins. It's just all over. My supplies are all over the place. I call this room my playroom. This is where I come and play and create phenomenal art, which I love. I do have a video where I'm working on my bed, because sometimes when I'm doing large works of art, like large quilts and this doll I'm getting ready to show you, I need a larger space because I can't do it here. So I work on my bed, my queen size bed. And so that's another area that I work. Now, what I'm working on, let you see, let me get closer. This necklace. This is a beautiful, it's garnets, it's silver, Let me put it closer. And I've got it. I've bought this like decades ago. And I think it's from India. I'm really not sure. But I love this. And so this is going to go on my doll. And you're going to say, what doll? What doll? Let me pull this up. This is her. Hello, how are you? And these are the necklaces that I've been working on this week. I use a lot of freshwater pearls. And I have a crystal here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bead up here also. I'm going to put a lot of pearls up here, choker, and let me see. I'll demonstrate this necklace that I'm working on right now. Are you going to sit? Sit, sit, sit. So this is what I'm working on now. So I think it's going to go like this up here. So I might have to make some more to go, maybe one or two more to go down here. And then I'll have it fit, this one fit tight up here. That's what I'm thinking right now. And then once I do that, put that one up here, then I'll do a couple of more chokers up here. So that's the plan. That is the plan, the plan, the plan. Then I'm also going to do, let me sit her in a chair so I can show you better. Okay, there she is. So I beaded her hands using the peyote stitch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create bracelets here also, probably pearl and stone bracelets. And here are her feet. I probably should bring it closer. Here are her feet. Here and the legs. And so I might do some anklets on her also. I did some pearls on the edge of her skirt. And this piece here, actually I was making this her apron. I was making it as a piece to hang on the wall. This is 8x8. I usually make 8x8s. I call them circles of love. And I make this and then I sew it onto this canvas. This canvas, I sewed on here, so then you hang it on the wall. So I'm going to show you one that's a work in progress. So this is a work in progress. So once I finish, I'll sew it down, and then here, because I have the hanging thing here, so then you can hang it on the wall. And then I put a description. I put a description in the back. So that's what her apron was going to be. But then I decided that, you know what? I like the idea. I was looking at something. I have pictures or things I tear out of magazines, and there was something that inspired me. A photo that's like, I think I want to use that as an apron. So that's what that is there. And what I did is that, I put ribbon on, and so I tied it down here. Yeah. So that's what's up with her. Been working on her for not a couple of months. I think at least 2 years. I've been working on her on and off. So I'm really committed to getting her finished by when? By this month. I'm in March. So get it done, get it done, get it done. Get her done. So that's what's up with that. And yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. And I'm looking around to see what else I can show you. More details. Okay, I could show you me working on the necklace. That's what I'll do. That was my plan. That was my plan. Trying to get around this camera. And what I do, sometimes I put her on my lap so I can figure out how the necklace is going to work. Look, so these two I made today. This one. So I know that I'm going to, can you see? Can't see. There you go. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to put this here. But I believe I'm going to, instead of, because I was thinking about maybe making the necklace here and then attaching this. But I think I'm just going to attach this and then work on the other two necklaces. So my pearls, I was going to show you where I keep my pearls. I'll do that another time. So you get to see what I'm doing here. I never know what the necklace is going to look like or the jewelry is going to look like. I just start making it. I know this is going to be the focal point. Oh, I can show you what other things I pulled out. So before starting, I went through some of the items that I have. So I pulled out some things that maybe would work. So I have these, which I don't know if I'm going to use. This is an agate donut. So I was thinking about maybe using that as part of the necklace, but I think it's too big. This here, I believe, is from India, and this opens. Yeah, that opens like that. I could put a little message on there. So I was thinking about using that. But you know, with the doll, I was, and I think I am, you know how you have jewelry that goes across your body? So I was thinking about doing that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see how this goes across like that? I was thinking about making a necklace to do that. So I will do that. I won't use this though, because I want it to have some beading going on. More beads, more beads. She's going to be adorned with lots and lots and lots of beads, baby. That's what's up. Okay. Hey, Jade. Hey, Taiba. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Okay, so here's another piece that I love. I forgot where I got this. So I think that's going to be, I'm going to use this for the piece that goes across over the body as an anchor. And I have this bone piece here that I got decades ago. This is lapis, I believe, lapis stone. Oh, here's some other pieces. I need to make myself a necklace out of this. Look at that. That's beautiful. I think that's citrine there. But the one I'm using for the doll is garnet. And here's another one. This is, what is this? Rose quartz and green aventurine, I believe. So that's, these I got decades ago. I don't remember where. I love this. What is this called? Unikite. I love this. But like I said, I pull things out, and then when I start making, creating, then I figure out, okay, I want to use this, 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 this. Now let me show you something else. No, that's what I'm using. Then also, these are phenomenal artists, Marvin Sin, out of North Carolina, South Carolina. He makes phenomenal leather bags. So I put these a while ago, years ago, actually. He hand paints them. And these were, I believe, going to go on a bag. I'm not sure, but I love it. And Marvin Sin, Marvin, Marvin, Sin, Sin, Pobly.com. Yes. So I was thinking about using that, but I think that's too big for the doll with whatever I was thinking about using it for. So yes, that is what's up. These are some pearls that I'm using to work with. And normally when I finish working with the pearls, then I have this here where I just throw all the pearls in there and just dig through it. And this is what I was using to make this necklace. I was just digging through it and using the pearls like that. So that is what's up. So I'm going to finish. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. Uh-oh. I'm about to lose my beads off of this. So when I'm working on, like, let's say I have both sides, but normally I start on one side. And so make sure that the beads don't come off. I use a clip like that so the beads don't slide off. So I know I need to add some more beads on each side, so I will do that. And I'm using the blue here is small glass crystals. So let me move this stuff out and put this over here. Okay. So I dig through my pile and see what I want to use. And it's not unusual for me to take a lot of beads off because I don't like the direction that it's going. I love the different color beads. I do have some white pearls, but I would gravitate more towards the color because I love color. I have a girlfriend that calls me a box of crayons because I wear a lot of color. And I kind of like that. Okay, let me just add more. Since I was talking about white, I will use a white pearl. This might be the first white pearl I'm using on this doll. I do not have a name yet. People always ask me, do you have a name? I do not. It'll come to me probably when I'm finished. Because I'm so engrossed with making the piece, I don't think of a name. I find that it's a little more difficult for me to come up with names for things. I want something a little larger, so I'm going to pull this. Okay, I think this is enough, but now what I'm going to do is see. Yeah, it's actually, I got to take some off. It's not hitting where I want it to hit. Oh no, oh my God, okay. Okay, you just saw a catastrophe. Oh, my beads fell off. Okay. Live is not Memorex, it's live. Okay, so the beads came off. Now I have to start over again. Some fell on the floor. And that's what happened. So things like that happen. And I just have to start over. And what I need to do is put this on here so I don't lose the rest of the beads. Man, oh man, I was almost finished. Live. But anyway, okay, so you get to see me beads. So I'm getting ready to put the orange beads on because that's going to be for the back of this. So now you really get to see me beading. Bead, baby, bead, bead. Normally, when I'm working, I'll be looking at YouTube, listening to music, listening to other artists speak, hear about their process or time management. I like listening to time management things. See, to see how to do my time better. And one thing that I noticed is, well, I had noticed a while ago that I would work when I get up after doing my meditating, my journaling, cleaning myself up, blah, 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 blah. I then would get on the computer. And once I get on the computer, that's it. I'm on there for hours and hours getting things done. And I noticed that I was not doing art, or I would only spend maybe an hour doing art. And I'm an artist, so I need to be doing art. What's wrong with me? So I said I had to do better. So what I started to do is, and I would track it. I would track myself. Let me see. Do I have that pad here? It should be here, so I can show how I track. I know I moved it over here because I write down how many hours. I time myself. I have a timer. This is my kitchen timer. And normally I start, like, let's say an hour. And once the timer goes off, then I reset it for another hour. So I looking to do at least 3 hours. I want to do a minimum of 3 hours. But sometimes it's like 2 hours. And if I'm really in a crunch and I don't have time, I'm running out, I say I have to do at least an hour. But I have to do something. And I don't know, I'm looking for the book, but can't find it. So I have to do something. So I've been writing down every day how many hours I've been working. And that helps a lot because now I'm creating more and getting more done. And especially doing this doll right here, I really have to put in a lot of hours because of I got to get it done. Got to get it done before the end of the month. Got to get her done. And with her hands, me doing all that fine, the hands and the feet, but the feet I did towards the beginning, so I did that months ago, her feet. But I knew how long that process was. And so the hands took me a bunch of days to finish the hands because I'm doing one bead at a time. Like these small beads here, these are called seed beads. That's the size beads I was working with to do her hands. And I wasn't planning on doing that. It was just going to be fabric hands. But Spirit said, you got to do the peyote. So it's like, okay, I obey. And I started doing the peyote stitch on the hands. And even I went to Puerto Rico. I had somebody was having a surprise birthday party for my husband's friend. And I wasn't going to bring the doll. But it's like, nope, you got to bring it because you don't have a lot of time to get that done. So I was able to finish the hands while I was on my trip, which was great because then I didn't have to worry about it once I came home. I don't like this. I don't like how this is. I don't like this. So I'm going to, when I said that I take it apart, I'm taking it apart. Okay. I think I don't like it because I need something larger. And it's probably on the floor, and I'm not going on the floor to get it. I'll just later on I'll go on the floor and get them. Yeah, lots of things fall on the floor. I do not vacuum over here. Or when I know I'm going to vacuum, I get on the floor first and take things up that I can use. These are my pearls before I vacuum. Because this is like gold, baby, gold. Can't vacuum up gold. Okay, I gotta cut this. Where is my scissors? They're over here. So, yeah, so time management, productivity. I like reading about productivity because I try to use my time wisely so I can get more done. So, I listen to things like that. Um, I listen to a lot of music. I listen to Pandora. I got lots of music. I like jazz. I like movie scores. Believe it or not, I love movie scores. Listen to that. You could on Pandora. You can put in the subject of what kind of music you want to listen to. I like country music. I like R&B. I like Brazilian music. I like world music. I'm just all over the place in terms of what I like. And that reflects in my art also, because I'm using beads from all over the world. African beads, Mexican beads, Peruvian beads. So that's my aesthetic. Okay, that's looking better. I like that better. And let's see. I think I use this bead. So also, I make jewelry. Usually here, I make jewelry. And actually, what's underneath here? There is a project underneath here. I normally don't work on a dark surface. I normally work on a felt pad, and it's yellow. Let me see. Here, so you can get an idea. Oh, you see this? Nope. Of course not. You don't see it. This here. I'm usually working on this, but I have another project here that needs to be finished, and I needed to stop that project and get this project done. So I just threw a piece of fabric on top of this so I don't have to move it and then work on this. So I sometimes have multiple projects going on at once when I get stopped. So let me show you this. I know I showed you this earlier, but this is a piece I started a while ago and then I stopped. I stopped because I don't know where I'm going with this piece. It's like I'm at a dead end right now. So I threw it to the side. And then I started working on this piece here. And you can see this on my Instagram, Shimoda Accessories. And yeah, so I'm almost finished with this piece actually. And then I'll sew it on the canvas. And so sometimes I have multiple projects going on because I sometimes get tired of working on it, or I'm just at a standstill, so I start something else. So those projects, I call them UFOs, unfinished objects. And I got plenty of unfinished objects, and I am definitely going to show you where I keep my unfinished projects because I have many. And so this year, last year, and this year, I been working on completing some of those unfinished objects. So you will see those in the near future. I don't know how near, but the future. Yeah. Okay, let me finish this so you can see how I put it on her neck. What else? What else you want to know? Anything? Any questions? Anybody there? Jade, you still there? You have a question for me? Yeah. I think this is my first time show. No, it's not my first time. But doing a live This is my first time doing a live showing me actually working on a project. Actually, no, on Instagram I've done some things and I call it a morning meditation. So I think this is good. Now I'm going to put the doll up so you can see her. There you go, there you go, there you go, go. Okay, so, okay, I think I like this. Do I need to take off some beads? Or do I want it higher? Let me see, I don't want it all the way up to her chin. I think I need to take off some beads. Yeah. Okay, don't make that same mistake. Okay, so okay, take off this here. I think I need to take off more. I think I'm going to take off this here. Okay, now what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see me. Okay, I took off some beads. So now I am going to put some glass beads at the end. See, these are larger seed beads that I'm putting at the end. I'm going to put another. I need one more the same color. Okay, another one. Let me put another one just like the other one. Okay. I'm using these beads here. Pastel-y like. Okay. So here's one. Oh. Okay. Okay, can you see it? Okay. I'm not going to put the doll up on the camera. I just want to quickly see if that works. And it works. Okay, so now you're going to see me end the necklace. So I'm going to put the doll over. I don't need her right now at the moment. Okay, so what I need, this is called crimps. I'm going to put it in my hand. Crimps comes in different sizes. We need 2. This here. They're little tubes, metal tubes. And what I use them for, you will see. I put it on here. And what I'm stringing the necklaces on is called, well, I call it tiger tail. When I started, like 30 years ago, we called it tiger tail. Here's a sample. This is the Beat-A-Long is the company. I mean, there's other companies. So you can get these at different sizes. And it's wire. It's beading string and wire. And it has metal on the inside, and then it's nylon coated on the outside. So it's pretty strong, and depending on what size that you need. So now I put the crimps on here. See it? And now what I'm going to use is French wire. A lot of people don't use French wire. A lot of people don't know about French wire. I learned about French wire. And why can't I find the French wire? It's here. It is here. Here it is. Okay, this is French wire. You said, what is it? It's made from metal, and it's a coil. Let me cut it. And you cut it to whatever length you need. I only need a little. I'm looking around so you can see. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit. And I need two, one for each side. And it's a coil. It makes the finish nice when you're ending a necklace, bracelets, whatever. And I learned about this long time ago at the YWCA. It's no longer in existence. It was on 53rd Street. And I was taking a class with a woman. Oh, I'm so sorry I don't remember her name. She was a jeweler that worked at Tiffany's. And she told us about French wire. And I've been using it ever since. This is like over 30 years ago. And it comes in a silver color and a gold color. And I'm going to show you. That's the French wire. And what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to put a clasp on it. If this was a necklace for a child or for, a real person, I put a clasp on it. And maybe sometimes on my dolls, because sometimes you can wear, depending on the size, could wear the jewelry as a bracelet. Like it might fit as a necklace on the doll, but it'll fit as a bracelet on you. And these are rings that I'm going to clip on. And why can't I get, okay, there's a ring. So this is a ring I'm going to use. Right. So I just have to make sure the ends of this ring are closed so it doesn't come apart when the doll is wearing the necklace. So now it is, the two ends are as close as I can get it. Now, let me put my trusty clip on the end because I'm only going to work with one at a time. So now, can I get closer? I'm asking you, talking to myself. Okay, here. I have the crimp and I have the French wire. I'm putting the ring here. And so the French wire is going to go over the ring. So I'm putting the end of this into the tube. All right? So it makes a loop. Loop-de-loop-de-la. Loop. Okay. Now, and then I push it up. Push the crimp up. And there you have it. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, the French wire, you see the French wire is around the loop. And then I take my flat nose pliers and I crimp it. I flatten it. That's what I do. I flatten it. So now it's flat. And I can pull, and it won't come loose. So that's how I do that. And this is how I do my necklaces and bracelets. And I just cut off the excess. And then I do the same thing on the other side. I can show you. So that's what I did on that side. And I'm so glad that I just remembered not to show you this like I just did, because I got to put it around the doll. Can you imagine? I would have showed you, crimped it, and then it's not on the doll. So I got to get my doll. Okay. Okay, first let me get I'm going to need my flat nose plier. Okay, now let's go up, 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 up and away. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it around. Nope, nope, that's not correct. I don't want to put this on there. Okay, great. So now, what am I doing? Okay, now I'm putting this through the loop. Then I'm pulling the wire went underneath the beads. I gotta get that the French wire. I gotta get that. Here's the French wire. Okay, do not. Okay, great. So I have to tighten it so there's no lag or drag. Okay, now I am putting, I know this is not the best view, but I am putting the thing in the thing. I'm putting the thing in the thing in the tube. And then I pull, make it tight, and it's tight. Okay? It's tight on there. And now what I have to do is flat nose, baby, flat nose, and crimp it. Okay. Crimp. Okay, there you go. Normally I stick this in here, and I forgot to do that. So this is not sticking out. And I didn't make it as tight as I really needed to. Okay, now I cut it. My wire cutters. I cut it. So now let's see. Let's get all the necklaces together. Oh, I didn't make this tight enough. Okay, see? You see this gap? I didn't make it tight enough. So I'm going to have to redo this, but I'm going to just show you what it would look like anyway. I have to take it off and redo it. So, and when I make it tighter, it's going to fit higher, which is good. That's what I wanted it to do. Yeah, I wanted it higher. So I have to do that off camera. Yep, so that's the other necklace. Beautiful, baby, beautiful. So that's, you got to see me put on a necklace, even though I got to take it back off. You got to see me drop my beads. You got to see the messy work area. That's, how it is. And I do, once in a blue moon, I do clean it up, make it nice and neat and beautiful, and say, oh, this is going to last forever. And then by next week, it's all janky again. But that's what happens when you're a working artist. If you see an artist that have a nice, neat playroom, I'd be suspect. So yes. So I will be doing other videos. I will be showing you more. My website is saharlem.com. SA stands for Shimoda Accessories. So you will be able to see some more of my items, some jewelry. I'm in the process of updating. I do have books. I have a journal. That's my latest Sacred Stitches journal. And it has details of my, you know what? Let me get it so I can show you. Why am I just explaining it when I have it to show you? And I can also show you the doll. I do have a doll book. Where are my doll books? I can show you. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to show you. This is my first one, Sacred Stitches, Fiber Art Dolls for the Soul. And these dolls I made from felt and did beading. And it shows, this is the first felt piece that I did. I was taking a break from jewelry, doing art. And so I was healing. I had fibroids, so I had fibroids taken out. So that was like a healing piece for me. Not taken out, had it shrunk. So I'm showing the front and the back of these dolls. So that's available on my website. And that was the first book. This is the second. This is Sacred Stitches, the Art of Caregiving, Tips for Stitching Yourself Together when caring for someone with Alzheimer's. I was taking care of my mom, my husband and I. She was living with us and she had Alzheimer's. And I just learned a lot dealing with that. And so I wanted to help other caregivers because there's so many people that are dealing with the same issue. And really, I said it's for someone with Alzheimer's, but it's really if you're taking care of somebody who had a stroke or cancer, this is good for you also. And it's very colorful. It's not your traditional book. As you can see, breathe is most important message of the day. I'm caring for someone. So this is the book. It gives you a whole bunch of wonderful things, wonderfulness, detail of my artwork. I have a piece that my mom did and journal pages so you could journal your frustrations. Don't worry, you got this. Yeah, so it's very, very artsy and it helps you get in touch with yourself. So that's available on my website. It has some resources. Where is it? Resources of to help you out, support groups, that type of thing. What else? Yeah. So that's that book. And then the other book is my journal, the latest one, Sacred Stitches Journal, Creative Expressions, Mindful Reflections. And I've been journaling since I was in grade school. So I still have my journals. And you know, you're journaling always on a white sheet of paper with lines on it. And I decided I want to make my own journal, very colorful. And what it is just detail of my art and then splotches of that where you could write your whatever you want to write. Write, draw, stamp. People show me things that they do in their journal. So that's what this journal is. And you can write things that you're grateful for. Where's that page? I just passed it. Right. In the bubbles, you can write what you're grateful for. And there's another page. I have them throughout the book. And then there's desires. What do you desire? So you can write your desires in the bubbles. Give you a fun way to journal. Also, and then here's samples of writing your desires and what you're grateful for. Journal prompts. In case you say, I don't know what to write. I give you journal prompts. And people say, oh, it's too beautiful. I don't want to write in it. No, write in it. Make mistakes. Cross things out. If you want to curse in it, do that. It's just whatever you need it for, it's there for you. So this is on the website too, which is saharlem.com, saharlem.com. Okay, so I think I am complete. Thank you so much for being here. And make sure you sign when you get to my website. Sign up so you can get more information about me when I do events, shows, and photos of other things that I'm working on. And please like the channel and like my new YouTube channel, subscribe, give me hearts. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you want to hear more of. Put it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.